Impossible. I was chosen by the system. How could I die here? The monster brutally attacked the fighter. Been 5 days since the large-scale beast horde attacked Sector C4. Communication with the outside world has been completely cut off since the second day. Recently, the Dawn Guild has deployed cultivators from other sectors, totaling 75 people. They have all entered Sector C4. This year's trainees seem quite competent. There was a kid there who looked troubled and exhausted. Can't even handle a single first-grade magical beast? A high-speed attack from above. The attack resembled an explosion that struck the young man. The young man jumped and dodged the attack. There was a loud clash between the sword and the monster's attack. Suddenly, his feet stopped moving. Until finally, the magical beast leaped to attack fiercely. He fell and couldn't do much about it. Until finally, he sacrificed his hand to stab. The enemy lost in one attack from him. He's quite decisive, but still too weak. Assembly. They were told to gather. How did your first real combat experience feel? The beast horde was nothing. Wang Chang, D rank awakened, class warrior. Easier than I imagined. Li Jiwei, D rank awakened, class ranger. Don't get cocky. The horde has retreated. Those were just a few stray low-grade demonic beasts. If you encountered a real beast horde, with your current level, you wouldn't last a minute. How are you? I'm fine. You're not fine, you're injured. We need to bandage this properly. It could easily get infected. Mu Shaoxu, D rank awakened, class elementalist. Dead weight. With skills like that, you want to become a full member of Dawn? Alright, our team has explored most of our assigned area. There shouldn't be any more danger. Mu Shaoxu, you and Chu Mingxuan stay here on standby. The rest of us will complete the remaining exploration. Thank you, Mu Shaoxu, and I'm sorry for holding you back. I really... Still able to yell like that? Seems like you're alright. By the way, Chu Mingxuan, why do you want to join Dawn? You think it's a bit presumptuous of me, don't you? I know I don't have the strength. But he has a special reason for this. The patient's head injuries are too severe. Honestly, it's a miracle she's alive. Doctor, is there really no way to wake her up? With current medical technology, it's difficult. You need to be prepared for the possibility that she might remain in a vegetative state. If a high-rank healing awakened from the Dawn Guild were willing to help, there might be a sliver of hope. The Dawn Guild, Qian, I won't give up. I will join the Dawn Guild and find the best healing awakened. And then I'll cure you. No sign of magical beasts, no sign of survivors. Looks like this place has become a wasteland. Something feels off, though. I've had this nagging feeling since earlier. What is it? This damned place. Aside from a few low-grade magical beasts at the beginning, there isn't even a single bone. Yeah, bodies. Even if there are no survivors, we should have found their bodies. But there's nothing. Eaten? No, that's not right. Small, low-grade magical beasts couldn't possibly. Could it be? Is there a higher-grade, mid-grade, or even high-grade magical beast hiding here? We need to get back to Mu Shaoxu and Chu Mingxuan. If I'm right, those two might. You're really something. I don't have that kind of conviction. I don't have such a strong desire to join the guild. If a powerful demonic beast really appeared in front of me, I'd probably be too scared to move. Suddenly, a monster attacked her. But Chu quickly pushed Mu away to avoid the attack. He's in a life-threatening situation right now. Chu Mingxuan. Chu's hand was cut off, and she was terrified and couldn't move. Quickly, move! If we hurry, we might still make it. Chu Mingxuan can still be saved. Ah, I remember. I was eaten by a magical beast. I must be in its stomach. Will I become like them? He suddenly remembered his sister lying in the hospital. He was upset that he hadn't been able to save her yet. I can't die in a place like this. He immediately took the sword there to act. Congratulations! System transfer conditions met. Supreme ambition. System transferring? System transfer successful. Host status restored. My strength. It's back. I don't know how, but this is a huge help. Quick move, we might still make it. Chu Mingshan can still be saved. The monster appears to be opening its mouth to attack Mu. It appears she be terrified and unable to do anything. Suddenly, she heard someone's voice. I'm not so easily digested. Giant worm! Chu Mingshan! She was happy that Chu was safe. Help me! He also asked Mu for help to do something. Alright, Mu finally launched a series of fireball attacks at the worm monster. All of her attacks hit the worm monster. What's going on? It's not working. Don't stop. Keep attacking. This thing seems to be injured. Exhausted, internal organ damage, severe bleeding, it's on its last legs. I didn't expect those two newbies to survive, let alone injure that magical beast by sheer luck. The materials from a 5th grade magical beast are worth a fortune. Can't miss out on easy money. Squad leader Meng, what should we do? Watch from the sidelines of the course. Giant worm's HP has fallen below 10%, entering rampage model. Oh no! The giant worm began to rampage uncontrollably. Mu Shaoxi, how are you? Still okay, she is fine. At this rate, we're dead. Damn it! I'll give it everything I've got. Mu Shaoxi, use your most powerful attack. On me! What? Don't ask, just do it. Trust me. I understand. She immediately cast a spell to prepare to attack. Now, Chu's signal has come, the signal to attack. Fire! Rotating flame arrow. The strongest attack was unleashed. Chu finally managed to escape the dangerous situation. Mu's powerful attack hit the giant worm squarely. A powerful explosion reached the worm's interior. They finally managed to defeat the worm. Participated in killing 5th grade giant worm. Gained 16500 XP. Level up. Reached level 2. Base stats increased. Vermilion Bird Squad Captain Han Suji. B rank awakened, class spirit speaker. Congratulations to both of you on passing the assessment. You are now official members of our Vermilion Bird Squad. Meng Lan, you did well too. Leading a group of newbies to take down a 5th grade demonic beast is a remarkable achievement. The squad will arrange a reward for you. Thank you, Captain Han. Ah, right. About the other 2 trainees who didn't pass. While in the city hospital. Chu had already woken up from his sleep from the previous fight. A hospital? Looks like I survived. He immediately looked over and saw that his right hand was missing. Not dead yet? Wang Chang, Li Juwei, what are you doing here? You're a tough one, kid. They both came. Wait, where's Mu Shaoxi? How is she? That bitch is the same as you, a useless piece of trash who barely survived. But in the end, she's just mediocre. Couldn't make it into the Dawn Guild? Don't be too upset though. If squad leader Meng hadn't finished off that 5th grade magical beast, you would be dead. You only lost an arm, so you're lucky. Squad leader Meng? That's not right. Mu Shaoxi and I were the ones who fought expertly. Listen up, Chu Mingshan. We helped squad leader to kill the 5th grade Magi cow beast. And you were just dead weight. Don't speak out of turn, understand? Trash like you shouldn't dream of rising above your station. Just go back to the junkyard and eat garbage. Damn it, he also looked annoyed with his current situation and condition. Newbie mission issued, accept or decline. That's from back then? The Craftsman, God's right arm, accept or decline. The Craftsman, God's right arm. This system thing really does possess unimaginable power. Things have come to this. I accept the mission. Chu finally accepted the newbie mission. Suddenly, the system confirmed the answer and things started to happen. He was absorbed into the system. He was already in a foreign place. He was confused about what was happening. It looked like he was already in the dungeon. The Craftsman, God's Right Arm, Chapter 1. Without knowing, he stepped on a strange floor. Suddenly, a trap appeared in front of him. It turns out there are lots of traps in that place. He accidentally pressed the floor again. The trap of the wall opened, and he realized it. The trap began to produce throwing knives. What is going on in this place? Did I do that? My body feels more agile? Again, he pressed the floor. Saw an object approaching him from afar. It turned out that a large rock was walking towards him. He started running as fast as he could. Inside a strange room was visible. He ran towards the strange room. In the end, he managed to avoid being hit by a large rock. It almost happened. Luckily, he ran fast. Mission updated. The Craftsman, God's Right Arm, Chapter 2. Can see one of the chests is open. Defeat the mechanical soldiers slumbering here. Dilapidated mechanical soldier, a casual creation of the Craftsman God. First grade magical beasts? But there are way too many. My escape route is cut off. Nowhere to run. Is this where I die? When he was confused about the choice, the soldier was already in front of him. With a quick response, he realized that the soldier immediately attacked using a sword. I won't give up until Chantian is cured. I'll destroy all of you. And survive. Chu will defeat all these soldiers and survive from here. With a powerful stomp of his feet, he managed to defeat one enemy. Defeated in one hit? When did I get so strong? Killed mechanical soldier. Gained 20 XP, and level up. Chu Ming Shan LV7, class martial artist. I don't know why this system suddenly appeared. But it seems like constant fighting makes me stronger. Just what I need. That's what he wanted all along. With a disabled hand, he would attack an army of mechanical soldiers alone. He tried hard to defeat the soldiers using a sword. One by one, he succeeded in defeating the army of soldiers. He also got experience when he defeated the soldier. Until near the end, he managed to defeat the last soldier. He also got experience from the last soldier. I think I've taken care of them all. It looks like Chu managed to defeat all the mechanical soldier troops. Too bad. If there were a few more, I could have leveled up. The system showed less than 5% left for him to level up. But suddenly he felt unusual pressure. Mission updated. The pressure came from the unopened chest. The Craftsman, God's Right Arm, Final Chapter. Defeat the mechanical knight, guarding the Craftsman, God's Right Arm. Purple lightning suddenly shot out from the chest. There was a creature that came out of the chest. Dilapidated mechanical knight, a toy meticulously crafted by the Craftsman God. The strength of a third-grade magical beast. Can I take that back? Now he was really doubtful. Suddenly a surprise attack came over him. The knight's spear attack was very fast. So fast! But the response is faster and can avoid absolute attacks. This is bad. This time his opponent was really strong, and this was dangerous for him. The battle began. That knight made very fast attack movements. So far Chu has managed to dodge the spear lightning quickly. Damn it, it's too fast! I can't find any chance to fight back. If only I could slow it down. Slow it down? He started to think about something. Maybe this method can work and should be tried. The mechanical knight continued to attack with spears. I'll take a gamble. Move! He had to take risks in this plan. With a quick response, he managed to avoid it. But at the same time, he counterattacked while dodging. The knight's legs started to injured. It's so tough. It doesn't seem to work. Now Chu is in danger, because his enemy is activating magic. The mechanical knight immediately launched a purple spear lightning. The attack was repelled. Chu was hit hard by the lightning attack. But again, he managed to dodge the lightning attack. When he wasn't ready, the knight was quickly behind him. He was shocked by this. But suddenly Chu's previous attack took effect. The knight failed to attack, and instead fell. Did it work? His quick counterattack seemed to work well. It worked! As long as it loses its speed, I still have a chance. He also knew that the danger was not over yet. Purple lightning managed to hit him hard. It turned out that the mechanical knight launched an attack at the same time. He also suffered big damage from the attack. He was a little careless, and this happened. The knight began to approach the defenseless Chu. He was paralyzed by the lightning attack, and now he's not doing well. From nearby, the knight launched an attack. But the system informed that the knight's mount had been lost, and Chu gained experience. Then he leveled up. His body condition improved due to the level up restore. As a result, the knight received damage to his right hand. Apart from his body being restored, a new skill was unlocked, weak point strike. And now situation are turning in Chu's favor. The weak point strike skill system also shows the condition of the enemy's body that can be attacked. Without hesitation, he immediately aimed at the enemy. The enemy's weak point was successfully attacked, and the chance of damage continued to increase. Weak point strike triggered! Dealt 200% damage! I can win! He destroyed the mechanical knight's left hand. Chu's fast movement could not be followed by the enemy. I'm strong now. The final attack was launched from above by Chu. With his left hand, he managed to swing the sword in a quick slash. The mechanical knight was finally defeated by Chu alone. He also got 2500 EXP from the battle, defeated the mechanical knight's mount. Beginner quest arm of the Craftsman God complete. Starting quest rewards. Can be seen that the equipment components of mechanical knight have fallen off. He was confused about what was happening. Arm of the Craftsman God, the skill craft, usable 3 times per day. This component turns out to make a right-handed equipment like a cyborg. So this is the Craftsman God's arm. Turns out it was a Craftsman God's arm item. The equipment approached him. Recognition process for the Craftsman God's arm has begun. Once installed, the force load received is very large. He also lost consciousness. Recognition successful. Beginner quest complete. Returning now. The 417th, I wonder how far you'll go. Behind the system that helped him, an anomaly appeared. And now in the hospital. Chu woke up from sleep. Or maybe, the hospital? Dream? Everything that incident before was just a dream. Could it be, yesterday was just my dream, but this is not a dream? He was really shocked by this. So amazing. It feels exactly the same as before. He gets hands that can be moved like normal hands. This is so awesome. For him, this was truly a miracle. Suddenly, the phone rang. Little Chu, come here quick. Something happened with Chainxian. He got the news about his sister and didn't know what the news was. Director Wang, this patient has been here for so many years. Can't you be accommodating? Nurse Liu, the patient family hasn't paid the bill for the month. We are a fee-charging institution, not a charity. Go carry that person outside. Don't mess around. Nurse Liu tried to stop the officers from entering. Stop! Someone stopped their actions by shouting loudly. Huh! Who are you? It turned out that the person was Chu. He immediately rushed to the hospital to see his sister. I ask what's wrong with you. we are dealing with internal affairs, unrelated person. But when he stopped Chu, his expression suddenly became very scary, as if no one could stop him at this time. Dr. Wang, who saw Chu's scary facial reaction, fell down because he was so scared when he saw it. Sao Chu. Aunt Liu, thank you for informing me in time. Are you the patient's family member? I'm telling you, we are just following orders. It's you who is behind in your payment. Actually, I apologize. I participated in the Dawn Guild's selection, so I was delayed. Dawn? The Dawn Guild, are you an elementalist? Next time, pay in time, let's go. Aunt Liu, this time it's all thanks to you. It's not easy for you two siblings, however you've offended Director Wang this time. Well, I understand. I will pay up the later bills in time. At 23:42, bank account paid 20,000. Balance 374.50. Before, as a preparatory member of the Dawn, I at least received subsidies which were just enough to cover up for Kian's nursing expenses. For now, what job brings money quickly? Me right now is much stronger than before. I can even defeat that scary monster. If it's now, I can go to that place to try my luck. The Black Street, different from official organizations such as Dawn Guild, it issues a private mission, and it's also a gathering place for unorganized element list. As long as you have enough strength, you can make money here. But if you aren't strong enough, you may also lose your life. Hey, have you heard? Black Hand Yang and his men are planning to gather some men to go hunting. What? Are they seeking death? Area C4 has recently been destroyed by a beast tide, and they are going to hunt there? There are always some people who value money over their life. Let's go see the excitement. Damn it, you bunch of cowards. We are just short on one person. We can do it together. What would I do if I go out hunting and encounter a beast tide? You are just seeking death. Why not just go yourself? That's right. This man seems annoyed by their attitude of underestimate this hunting. Brother Yang, it seems we won't get anyone to join in. Well, that's fine. Although we are short of a frontal, it shouldn't be a big problem if we are more careful. They immediately left the place, but at the same time, someone shouted loudly. Wait! Can I join? He wants to join the hunt to that dangerous place. They all looked confused by Chu's words. Then they all laughed at Chu, because he looked like he was still very young and definitely a newbie. This bald man responded to Chu's words and asked questions. I wonder how much the reward for this mission is. But it looked like the bald man was angry. Even a newbie dares come here. Entertain me a little. Without thinking, this bald man immediately hit Chu hard with his right hand. With a powerful punch from the man, Chu managed to avoid it easily, without being hit at all. He was surprised by Chu's speed, and at the same time, Chu began to take attacking movements, starting to hold his sword. With a quick movement of his hand, he managed to pull out his sword in an instant, and started pointing it at the bald man. Chu's abilities have improved a lot from before. What's the meaning of this? In the end, this man lost to Chu. Good, young, and promising, you can join us, little brother. As for the reward, it's easy to say. They started hunting monsters, and the monster they saw was a large golem. Chu managed to slash the golem with the lighting sword, and got 150 EXP from the 2 monsters he defeated. It looked like the golem was truly defeated. Someone once told me that a higher level monster is much stronger, but this one was easy to take down. Hey, weren't you supposed to avoid direct attacks? Destroying something like this is still worth it. This can't be real. Our attacks have never been this precise. Yeah, this is a level 2 magical item. If you take a big hit, things will get complicated. Damn, you guys, hearing their complaints, the bald man became angry. Hey, don't move. Yang, please. Yang also stopped the bald man's actions. Guys, just to clarify, he has feelings too. Where is? But he does have a point. Besides that, little brother, collecting crystals isn't that simple, and others can suffer losses too. So, the situation might get tricky. When you all go hunting, you should know that everyone faces their own struggles in the economy. I don't want to make things harder for you, but it's important to keep exploring here. No matter what happens, how will you deal with it? Seriously? So they obeyed Yang's words. Chu was still confused by their ongoing conversation. Finally, they started to continue the exploration. They were all in formation. Not like that. Those two suggested we should explore deeper. It's not that simple. Hey, don't be so nervous. I'm just worried about the dangers. Even though you have good skills, your experience isn't enough yet. The hunt we're on is against a very high-level monster, so we shouldn't expect to find weaker creatures here. Once we finish this exploration, we can return with all the resources. But, at the same time, a surprise attack will occur. The man was quickly defeated by a sudden attack from an unknown direction. Chu was confused and shocked by what was happening right now. It's turned out that the attack came from an elite variant of the Flame Rock monster, and finally one of the strong monsters arrived. They all seemed surprised by the monster, and Chu really didn't expect a rare monster to appear in a place like this. The danger was not over yet. They were all scared by what they saw. It can be seen that a large number of golems are already in the area. They were all surrounded by the golems and couldn't escape anymore. You really aren't lucky, but don't worry, I'll provide all the support I can. I hope you can push yourselves to survive. Blood Blessing. He also started to use the Blood Blessing support skill. Yang Siwen, Level C Awakener Language Assistant. They all also get the support skill effect from the Blood Blessing that Yang release. This is really frustrating. From the support buff, speed and attack increased, and defense reduction. Finally, the golems started to attack simultaneously. Chu, without thinking, ran and prepared to attack all the golems with his sword. Chu, with his sword skills, managed to defeat the golems one by one quickly. If you don't want to die, stay behind me. In the end, they both chose to fight together with Chu against all the golems. It's not that simple. Yang Ge, don't stop them from talking, it'll just make them anxious. Don't worry, we won't let them retreat completely. Suddenly, a shock earth occurred, making them confused about what was happening. It looks like one of them was hit by a rope that emerged from the ground. Not long after, she was attacked by the golem from behind because she could not escape from the red rope. It turned out to be the work of Yang, using a support spell called the Blood Test. And now there are only 2 people left. It looks like they are both surrounded by many golems. Sorry, but I still need you to help deal with these stone monsters. I can't make this too easy for you. Come on, they shouldn't be able to escape this time. We need to make the most of our time. Those 2 idiots! He was very angry with Yang and Bald Man. Hey, Yang Ji, you're really thinking about everything around you. Not only can we hunt this load alone, but we can also gather materials from the anomalous fire rock. Don't underestimate it. This fire rock monster is really strong. In our last attempts, we failed several times. This time, we need to act quickly. Don't worry, Yang Jie. Now he was ready to fight the fire golem. On the other side, it seems like they have lost to the golems. All that was left was Chu, who was already very tired from fighting, and now he was running out of energy. For him it was a scary scene, but he was happy because he had experienced this before. But there are way fewer than before. There was definitely no other way than to fight this monster, and with his remaining strength, he would try to defeat all the golems alone.